Well said, Jim. Over the weekend, of course, the entire world was talking about WrestleMania last weekend, and you and I didn't get a chance to catch up. So I wanted to see, since you were in town, did you have a chance to catch WrestleMania? What did you think?
Well, I didn't. I was busy with all these things going on, and so I was lagging behind a little bit. It was just one buzz after another. It's just hard to catch up. Excuse me, with everything going on. But I had some moments, but it's hard to catch up. It's Conrad, how it is our schedules and our lives. It's just hard. It's hard to catch up, and I missed out on some of the things that going on. I had a great time at WrestleCon. That was busy. I was very busy on that front, and so it was all good. It's all good in that regard. I had a great time with all the activities ongoing. So it was fun. It was fun. I missed some things. Uh, and I had a great time with the time that I had, but I was just right in the middle of things. The WrestleCon, uh, all these other appearances and things that I had going on uh, were just it was fun stuff. I just needed more time. I needed more.
Absolutely.
I needed more time on my dance card.
Well, we've got more time with John Cena. We know that he's going to be with us through the end of the year before he calls it a career. And as it stands right now, he is a 17-time world champion. Maybe you didn't have a chance to catch the match, but I'm sure you heard the news. At least from a marketing perspective, Ric Flair's been marketed as the 16-time world champion for like 25 years now. And now it feels like that record has been broken. John Cena at 17. How does that news strike you, Jim?
Well, it's just another number. To be honest with you, uh, I, I'm I have a lot of respect for John. I signed John. John was playing center at Springfield College in Massachusetts, and when we found him, signed him, trained him, and he's always been a good friend and has done a great job. So he's been a very great contributor to the pro wrestling space, as we like to say. So he's just John's a classic guy. He's very much devoted and valued as a top commodity. I'm not big on all the numbers. It's just one of those situations where it is what it is. Uh, but I have a lot of respect for John, and it's interesting to see where the landscape of how he is, how he's structuring his exit,
Yes.
and I think that's kind of important. He's got a strategy, and we'll see how that all works out going forward. So he's been a great space holder, shall we say, in pro wrestling. And I'm glad to know him. I'm glad to be a friend, consider him a great friend. So I think he's a darling. He's an important aspect of our society of pro wrestling, and has always represented himself very well, quite frankly. And I'm glad that, like I said, I'm glad that he and I are buddies, and I appreciate his contributions to the pro wrestling business. He's a sharp guy. I've It's always been interesting to me is one thing of this about John is that he's not afraid to put himself out there, uh, and that big bald spot in the back of his head, male pattern baldness, has not been a great friend of his. But I say that tongue in cheek. He's just a swell guy, and it's going to be interesting to see how he navigates his role uh, as time goes on.
Jim, when we're talking about John Cena, I mean, when I just brought him up to you, you just heaped praise on him. And I think the world does that. Like, we're all sort of conditioned to know and understand that John Cena is one of the legitimate good guys in professional wrestling. We all love him. He's a beloved figure. And it makes me question, how do you think that works with him being positioned on the program as a heel? Is it effective? Will it work? Will he retire as a heel? I mean, certainly it feels like he's got to become a babyface before the end of this, right? In the meantime, do you think fans are buying it? And what can they do to make it more meaningful, if that makes sense?
Yeah, I think so. He has uh, he has a lot of good positive qualities, including being a babyface again. But I think we shouldn't get in any hurry on that. He's just does a great job of representing himself and the brand and the business. So I have a lot of confidence that John's going to always end up doing the right thing, and the right thing is whatever is right for John. He's a smart guy. He's got a great career. He embraces a great career. So I'm a big supporter of John Cena. There's no doubt about that. He's represented the business well. He's a smart guy, and I think he's just however way he decides to end it. Him being a heel is cool. I don't have any problem with that. I think he's perfect for that role. It keeps you on your toes, and he'll stay on his toes, representing the business as he is. And I think I'm a big believer in John Cena, the John Cena brand. He's worked very diligently to build, and I'm like I said, I'm a big supporter of John Cena. He's got that notice that haircut of his. He reminds me of an old time uh, boxer, a wrestler boxer with that haircut, old school wise. So I'm a big fan of his, as you can tell. He's represented his business as well as anybody could, and so I'm all for John Cena. I'm a John Cena fan, and he's just done a great job of representing pro wrestling in a space that needs his quality and his abilities to communicate. Great communicator, and so I'm a Cena fan, no doubt about that.